I'm Steve Morgan, founder of Cybersecurity Ventures and editor-in-chief at Cybercrime magazine. As part of our ongoing coverage on the cybersecurity industry, we recently spoke to several top experts. But before we check in with the CISOs, we caught up with Javvad Malik, lead security awareness advocate at KnowBe4.
It's great to see young people that are interested in entering the field. And I think as people work in the industry, it's our responsibility to help make that transition as easy as possible. Certain people will say a degree is necessary, others will advocate a certification is necessary. Personally, I'm of the opinion that you don't need either, really. I think what you need is a good environment to bring people on board and give them a 6 months, 12 months sort of like internship role or an apprenticeship role where they can go through the different security departments. So work in the SOC, work in risk management, work on projects, work in whichever different areas there might be within your organization. Give them a flavor of everything there is and provide the tools that they need to help them identify where they're best placed. I think the reward for the individuals and for the organization is so great that it's definitely worth the effort.
As cyber threats escalate worldwide, government agencies and the enterprise alike are fighting to recruit enough talent to defend against today's cyber criminals. But everyone is facing the same problem, a lack of diversity and talent in the cybersecurity industry. The solution, however, is right in front of us, according to Deneen DeFiore, VP and CISO at United Airlines. Her advice: bring more young people into the industry, regardless of their skill set.
Cybersecurity is multiple disciplines. It's not all red teaming or pen testing or incident response. There's a lot of different disciplines and even transferable skills within cybersecurity that make it all tick. So if you want to start in cybersecurity and you have great communication and writing skills, that is a very, very hot commodity to be able to use in a cyber career. If you are working in procurement or third-party vendor management, great transferable skills. So I would definitely encourage anyone that has good business acumen and understanding of operations to take the leap. You're able to learn cyber and augment the skill sets you have.
In 2019, we sat down with Keith O'Sullivan, former CISO at Standard Industries. When it comes to hiring, he emphasized that breaking down barriers to entry and promoting cybersecurity at all levels, including non-technical roles, is essential to addressing the field skills gap. The same is true today. And doing so, he said, will open up a vast pool of underutilized talent.
I really look for the same type of person I was back in the day. Not necessarily a college degree in cybersecurity. Somebody who likes to break things, somebody who likes to think that way, like the bad guy, bad girl. We tend to put a lot of requirements in our job descriptions, 10, 15 requirements that are really hard to meet. I mean, if I had a requirement for my role, I probably wouldn't meet it either. And people tend to shy away from that if they don't hit maybe 80 or 60% of it. We do have to trim those down a little bit and just try to get the talent in the door and then kind of mentor them and push them in certain directions. But it's huge if somebody has a GRC or governance, risk, and compliance background, and they can get in and they can do things like pen testing. They'll be happy to do that. People are in this role not for the money. They're in this role for the love of security, hopefully, and to be able to constantly learn and be that breaker of things.
In recent years, the number of unfilled cybersecurity roles has grown at an astonishing rate of 350%, according to Cybersecurity Ventures. With 3.5 million vacant positions in 2023, a number that is expected to hold steady through 2025, it's safe to say that we need to do more to recruit new security professionals. To address this, Ahsan Sheikh, SVP and Chief Information Risk Officer at IDB Bank, believes that education and outreach are essential.
Understanding from the corporate responsibility perspective, we need to manage our pipelines by going to the schools, making sure they understand what cybersecurity program, what are the pros and cons, what are the key design that can pick interest of the candidates and the students. So we need to coach them as well. Now, as far as retention of the current talent is concerned, we need to give them continuous education within the company, which is more targeted towards their talent. If somebody is a specialist in the cloud security, we should make sure that that type of a continuous education is given to those specialists versus a SOC analyst. They should be working on the SOC analysis, continuing education, and not a general type of a security education. So uplifting the education which is more targeted.
So, what are the best candidates for a career in cybersecurity? We asked Devon Bryan, Global CISO at Carnival Corporation.
If you want a job where your contributions on a day-to-day basis directly trace to top-line revenue growth, bottom-line risk reduction, government and military organizations, or protecting health, safety, well-being of folks, this is the profession for you. So we need all the wicked smart, talented, intellectually curious problem solvers out there who are looking for a challenge, who want a really rewarding, not a job, a career, to come join us.
For more information on cybercrime and cybersecurity, including the latest facts, figures, and statistics which convey the magnitude of the threat we're up against, visit us at cybersecurityventures.com. This special production is sponsored by KnowBe4, the world's first and largest new school security awareness training and simulated phishing provider that helps you manage the ongoing problem of social engineering. To learn more about our sponsor, KnowBe4, visit knowbe4.com.